Hi, good evening, everyone. We're now live on Kids OK Please. And today's session is going to be very, very interesting on Kids OK Please Live because we have someone who's been a friend over the years and is also a very, very a dynamic yoga professional instructor who's brought so much innovation to the concept of teaching yoga. So we're looking forward to that, and I think it's going to be very, very exciting as to how the journey has been and what is it that the kids can look forward to when they attend her session. We're expecting her to join in soon, and let's see what our guest has to say in terms of what the organization is all about and how can parents and kids get in touch with her. For the people who've joined in for the first time, hello and welcome. Kids OK Please is India's largest experiential club for children, and we encourage parents to give their children the privilege called childhood by taking memberships with us. It's very simple. You need to go on to www.kidsokplease.com and buy our membership, with which you get over 60 events, to experience over 60 events over a period of 2 months with us, and then you can renew it subsequently. I think our guest has just joined in, and I'm waiting for the request to come in for the same. Just a minute. Just allow me a minute. We should be able to. Yep. Just checking where is my guest for today, and when they can join in. Yes. Okay. Should be in now. Waiting for the Lil Yogis Club founder Hiral to join in. Hey, hi. Good evening.
Hey, Ritesh. Good evening. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay,
Sorry to pull you out of one of your classes, and I'm saying I'm sorry to pull
sorry.
you out of I'm sorry to pull you out of one of your classes. I know you run a
Not at
very, very
all.
busy schedule.
Not at all. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah,
How are
yeah.
you doing?
I'm fine, and looking forward to the chat that we're going to have, because I can tell you the number of people who reached out to Kids OK Please, and they said that can you tell us more about the innovation in yoga that Hiral has brought about, and we would like to hear from her, because typically they need to book your class or the session, or as a tutor they need to interact with you, but there's just so
Yeah.
much more aligned with the themes that you've brought to the entire yoga fraternity, for at least for the children to enjoy this particular habit that all parents want them to be inclined with. So a very
Yeah.
warm welcome. For all the people who've tuned in now, we will have Q&A towards the end, so you can pose your questions later, and you can have a look at this particular video later on our IGTV also. Uh, Hira, let me start with a very basic question. Tell our audiences about this startup of yours. What does it stand for? What gave you the idea of starting this, and how long have you been doing this for?
So, hi guys, I'm Hiral here, and I founded the Little Yogis Club about 4 years ago in 2016. And like I always say, yoga found me, and I found myself in yoga. And it's been a journey. It's been quite a mystical journey. I was in a transitionary phase, and I took up yoga just to explore. And turned out I was a natural yogi. I had never practiced it earlier. And my teachers were wonderful at the Yoga Institute, and they encouraged me to even go further and give the government exam, and which was very nerve-wracking. So, but I did give the Ministry of Ayush exam, and I'm certified by the Government of India.
Oh, wow.
So that happened, and yeah. So once I did the course and I gave the exam, and I realized, I was like, yeah, there is something. And anyways, I was pretty done with my stint in fashion. So I began exploring, but I was very clear I didn't want to teach adults because, I just, it wasn't a space that connected to me. And
Sure.
the more I learned about the yogic philosophy, I really wish I had found it earlier in life, because it's more than just the asanas, right? It's a lot more. And
Yes.
I started brainstorming and thinking up about how I could bring this to our younger audience and to the kids and how I can make an impact. And I had a whole bunch of nephews and nieces to experiment with. So
Yeah.
that was great. And that's how my journey began. But I realized 1, 2, 3, 4, standing up, touch your toes is not going to work for them.
Yeah.
So I began exploring with stories, and that's how the Little Yogis Club was born.
Well, I must tell you again, for the audience which is tuned in for the first time and has not really seen or experienced the kind of sessions that Hiral organizes or plans. I'm going to deep dive into some of those themes which you have. Tell me what goes behind planning a session for you. How long is a session? What does a parent need to really do when they are enrolling for a session with you? And how long is typically a class? Because parents are really worried if it's any form of physical exertion, to what extent and at what time of the day is it best? So just run us through the process and the typical time one needs to spend on it.
So it's about 35 to 40 minutes. And if there are kids below the age of 4, I recommend parental assistance. Again, depends on the child. But otherwise, it's a pretty independent activity. And within a 35 to 40 minutes, we have a very interesting method at the Little Yogis Club, which is yoga through storytelling, dance, and music.
Yes.
So I create a story. So to give you an example, if we are having, say, we're going on a safari to the jungle, and we come across a tall tree. So we get into a tree pose. Now from the tree, we look around and we meet our friend Mike the monkey. So we get into a monkey jump and get across. And then, there's a big river. So we have to cross it now, of course. So we get into a bridge pose. So I integrate storytelling with yoga to make it interesting for them. What this additionally does is it's the synchronization of the left brain and the right brain. So while your logical left brain is working with your muscles and helping you get into the postures, the creative right brain is imagining these vivid scenarios. So the synchronization is great for cognitive development.
Yeah.
So that's typically how a Little Yogis Club session goes.
Fascinating again. I mean, one of the reasons why I started Kids OK Please was because I have twin boys. They're 3, and their school engages their school engages them with multiple sessions. One of them is yoga. And once we found out that there's so much more to yoga, and when we came across some of the sessions that you have through the Little Yogis Club, we were like, this is an absolute must which we should have on Kids OK Please. So more about that a little later. But Hiral, tell me that pre-COVID, I'm sure that you had a lot of engagement at different places. Probably a one-on-one session, probably with schools aligned that way. What was it earlier, and what has happened now once things have opened up? Could you just tell us as to what's happening with the Little Yogis Club? Where are you?
So earlier I did have a lot of one-on-one sessions, plus groups that were formed, and I'm still associated with the same schools. I'm associated with schools as well. So there was a lot of personal one-on-one interaction, which of course since COVID has stopped. But the transition, by God's grace, has been pretty seamless. I started conducting my classes on Zoom. The response has been fabulous, and kids are more resilient than we think. They've adapted to the times really quickly.
Absolutely.
And I have got a fabulous response from my students. In fact, I have students who just sign up for like months, 2 months now, and they've been with me since March,
Yeah.
and they are not from Bombay. So it expanded
Wow.
my base. It's taken me to open new doors, as you can say, and help me connect to new hearts.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So for the sake of the audience which is tuning in now or will see this later, the Lil
Right.
Yogis Club primarily operated out of Bombay, but now because of the online, the opportunity created because of Zoom and just being online, you have a
Right.
pan-India base, is what you're suggesting, and this can be done
Yes.
anywhere.
And India, internationally, we have students from Singapore, Dubai. So,
Wow.
I mean, it doesn't, the doors are open. The world is an even playground now.
Fantastic, fantastic.
It's
I'm
amazing.
guessing I'm guessing you're going to eventually, write about this or come up with a picture book, so to say, and take it forward. So, looking forward to whatever your future endeavors are. Now, tell
Yeah.
me that with now, festive season coming up, are you going to be doing a lot? Talk to us about the different themes you've done, and what do the themes ahead in future look like, and why should parents look at the Lil Yogis Club to mix, as you said, the left brain, right brain combination through yoga, storytelling put together. Talk to us about the different themes that you've had. Yeah.
So I have been very conscious about giving my yogis, my little yogis, a different theme every month. So, we just finished with Around the World. We had Incredible India before that. Right now,
Wow.
we have Mythologies of the World. So, it's a great way to introduce them to a varied topics
Yes.
while keeping yoga at the center of it. So, it's like an anchor for them, and they work around it. So, we're currently be doing Navratri, the 9 goddesses and their forms and their virtues, which they will learn to explore via yoga. And going forward, November and December, we have some amazing Christmas themes, and we have some really, really exciting stuff coming up.
No, absolutely looking forward to it. In fact, I'm very happy to mention to the audiences that have tuned in that we are going to be aligning ourselves with the Lil Yogis Club, and soon you'll be able to see a lot more happening on the Kids OK Please website. So you can go out there, get your memberships, and also sign up for Hiral's class out there. I think Hiral, one of the other things which I want to mention is that because during the lockdown, a lot of people took up to that individual skill and taking it to people, making it big. I've seen
Right.
that some of that has stayed as a hobby for most of the professionals who are there, and they're not able to scale it up. What is the next 3 to 5 year vision for you? Where do you want to take this brand? Are you going to be having, if given an opportunity, continue what is happening online, and on ground what you intend to do? What's the larger vision for you? How do you take that
So
forward?
the last, I mean, going down 3 to 5 years down the line, I'm hoping by next year I can meet my little yogis in person and give them a tight hug like I used to. But until then, and even beyond that, we are going to continue virtually because I think the connections that we have formed are pretty amazing. And but going forward, we're looking to expand in various cities, have our branches, have tutors under us, create an umbrella of the Little Yogis Club. And asanas are just about 30% of the yogic philosophy. I want to introduce yoga as a lifestyle to our kids so that they grow into better nurturing adults and they have a better grounding for themselves. So we're having classes for pranayams, yogic philosophies, and even today, whatever stories I teach them, always there's a moral takeaway. There's not a preach, there's a moral takeaway that they can
Wow.
implement in their life.
Right.
So that's the larger goal, and hence the name the Little Yogis Club, because it's not just the yoga asanas. There is a lot more that you get when you come in.
No, we see absolute synergy with what you intend to do. In fact, I was just talking to my team before this. I was like, while we're talking about yoga, the wellness part of it will come in by way of nutrition. It's going to come in by way of the kind of food that the children consume. It'll come by way of, different products that are going to be there. So we'll be obviously in touch. The team is going to be in touch with you to take the brand forward and make it slightly bigger, and work with each other. I think for the benefit of the audience, which is there with us today, I'd like to tell you that while there are so many yoga instructors and professionals out there, it takes a special bit to add or bring in innovation to it. And by mixing storytelling or a theme to it, I think you've anyways crossed that bit and you've taken it to the next level. And I'm sure that your Lil Yogis who exist with you already have aligned with you, or the people who will come in are only going to look forward to something bigger and better. Tell me, what's the larger, what's the kind of ecosystem that works with you to make you do what you do? Because there is a support system which is required, which is going to help you pursue the dreams. And Lil Yogis Club sounds like your passion, your hobby, your dream. So what's the kind of support system? What's your team? Do you have a team, or do you do this all by yourself, or how does it work?
So I do myself, but like hi Ritesh. Hi. So right now I'm doing it all by myself, but there is a support team, and none of us can work without it. And for me, it's my friends and my families. So I have the most amazing friends. My logo is made by one of my closest friends, Imran Patel. Another friend helps me with my trademark registration accounting. Another friend, pushed me and helped me. She said, you have to go. Sonu, she just pushed me and said, have to go abroad, because I'm now internationally certified as well
Wow.
by the Yoga Alliance and the Rainbow Kids. So I went abroad to study further on how to integrate. So I have a great support in former friends and families, but otherwise the day-to-day operations, I am a one-man army as of now. One woman army. Sorry.
Well, that's how it is, and we're really proud of it that so many people have been able to vision and take it forward, and kudos to the support system that exists to push entrepreneurs and professionals like yourself to really create a brand out there, because ours is it is such a large country that even if everyone tries to help one person also, it's not going to work. We need more teachers, we need more educators to be out there and participate in the larger way. And It's Okay Please wants to bring educators like yourself to a larger audience and make it right for the parents to really experience this at a very early age. They need not worry that, oh, you have to travel from one place to another, be with the child. With online, that's cut out. Second of all,
Yes.
In terms of the price point, because we talk about economies of scale, we're able to bring it to a certain price point where quality will come to you at the right price. And at the same time, if you are able to build the brand, the goodwill, I'm sure you're, horizontally how you're expanding, I think it's just going to get better by way of, other products that you introduce. So I think
I have to say, because it's brands like you and what you're doing with Kids Okay Please is so amazing. Like, we were talking the other day, and your philosophy behind it is to get the best for the students and for the parents, as well as the educators, and create a whole sort of a community is great, because I guess we grow by helping each other and together. And that is truly your philosophy. So, looking forward to a fabulous association with you.
Thank you, thank you. I think it's wonderful. I'll for the next couple of minutes, if anyone wants to pose in any questions, y'all can. Else, you can go back to the Kids Okay Please page and look at the tag which is there. We've tagged Lil Yogis Club. They're on Instagram. You can find them on Facebook. You can reach out to them, book a class. They are on other platforms as well, and they're going to be soon on Kids Okay Please as well. We're hoping to do something around Dussehra, so keep looking out for the announcements which are there. But if there are any questions for Hiral, please do post that in. Hiral, while if the audience is putting up some question, I wanna understand one more thing from you. What's the earliest when a child can start being a part of sessions like yours, or get into any form of physical activity like yoga for that matter? What's the earliest that you recommend?
So when I was offline, I used to do mom and baby yoga also. So that's with, of course, parental assistance, a parent and baby yoga. Independently, I think by the age of 3, they're pretty much in control of their limbs and their balances, so they can start then. But absolute independence comes in at the age of 4, 4.5. Though I have kids at 2.5 also who can do what a 4-year-old does. So
Wow.
it's very much related to each child and what they see at home, because kids at this age learn a lot by observation, right? So if they've seen their parents doing downward dog, say at home, they have observed and then they have absorbed. And then they can just do it. You won't even realize it. You don't need to teach it to them.
Right,
So
right. Awesome.
yeah,
So you
you
would
can
recommend that
start.
a 2.5 year old can start observing and being a part of the class and then eventually grow with you to do the
Yeah.
sessions.
So the child may not completely participate in the class as of now for the
Yeah,
entire duration. They'll pick and choose what they like, but be rest assured they are absorbing everything, everything
right.
that's there in their environment. So they will take back from it something or the other. And maybe 2 days later, say like, Mama, Papa, see yoga. And I've had kids do that. Butterfly pose, downward dog. These are the easier ones for them.
Yes, yes.
Also, when you
Fabulous.
associate it in the form of a story, when you associate in a form of story, the tension is better.
Also, right? Because the one period that you take that story slowly forward and keep reiterating what they heard in the first class and then touch base
Yes.
upon it, then take the story forward. Like, I know that you've done something on mythology, you've done something on jungle safari, you're doing
Yes.
something on the Shera and things like that. And there's just so much around us that we can talk about. So I'm sure that festive season is going to be completely amazing from that perspective. I've been notified by my team about the fact that when this association happens, and we've just after we spoke earlier this evening, we got a call from a sports brand which wanted to align in some way. So we'll see how we integrate those things where we can take it to the child, where the
Yes.
sports equipment, which typically can be very, very expensive, the mat and things like that, how we bring that, how we bring your class to them and make this a regular affair for the children. So fingers crossed, let's see how that goes.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I believe that the audiences which are here, they are going to get in touch with you, and they will continue to see the brilliant work and the brand grow. At the end of it, I would like to thank you for your time this evening, and thank you for doing what you're doing, because yoga is essential, but making it right for the right audience is important. I think the adults are doing it because they want to stay fit, but the children are going to do it because they're learning at the same time and not realizing how it's going to benefit them in the longer bit. So thank you
Yeah.
once again.
Imagine that's my goal, to integrate and make it a part of their lifestyle.
Yeah.
So I really want to thank you as well for giving me this opportunity to talk about my brand. And I am really looking forward to working together and
Yes,
creating something exciting for our Kids OK Please members and the other
absolutely.
audience, of course.
And the other audiences as well. So once again, everyone who's seen it live and who's going to probably see it later on IGTV, this is Hiral from the Lil Yogis Club. You can follow her on Instagram. You can follow her on Facebook. Reach out, and eventually we're going to see them on Kids OK Please Live and on other platforms also. Participate, send your children to do yoga with storytelling, and the themes are fabulous. I think you're going to have a great time. Thanks once again, Hiral. Have a great weekend ahead
Thank
and
you.
speak to you soon.
You too. See you soon. Take care.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.